So when we talk about kids in general, this is the reason why you have things called drop-off spots. You know what I mean? So that things are organized and you have what is called just boundaries. Let's go.
Shayla just hit me up and said she's coming by with Kai.
Oh, okay. Um,
Mhm.
okay, so you're not gonna. Okay, okay.
I mean, it's probably gonna have to come inside because it's cold.
Again, so this is where you pretty much have like a drop-off spot, and this is why drop-off spots work because at a drop-off spot, it is what it is. People avoid people coming into your house. You avoid certain people, stepping inside and scoping out your business while you're not there, doing things while you're not there. Now, if I was in her shoes, I would have made sure that a drop-off spot had been set up by now, but you hadn't made sure of that, and so now you have this issue now where Sheila has to come to the house, and I don't know. If it was you, I don't know, would you allow this or would you have had a drop off spot?
I mean, we you gonna wait till she gets here? Okay. Amber, do you have an issue with Shayla being here while you're not here?
Okay. Doesn't matter what Amber says, just the look on her face tells me she has an issue with it. If I was in Amber's shoes, I would have just stated, yes, I have an issue with the entire thing, and I would have stated what the issue itself is. Because it's best that she does that now and get this out of the way instead of setting precedent of Shayla coming into your house. Remember, once Shayla comes in the house one time, then Anthony will be able to say, well, Shayla came in the house last week, so she can come in this week, and then she can come in next week, and then she can come in the week after that. What will start to happen, because we know exactly who Shayla is, you understand, is that what will start to happen is that Shayla will start to pick the times that she knows that Amber is not there to ensure that she comes to the house at that point in time. I'm just saying, I would believe so. Unless me incorrect, me no know. Give me from a woman perspective how sometimes women operate with this.
I'm secure in me. The question is, do you have an issue?
I'm secure in my wife.
And he's going to always do this because you're doing what you're doing, which is exactly why I don't play these games, because these games come with tit for tats and, let me drop a line and let somebody else drop a line on me at the same point in time. Look, it's not that I lack trust in people, but it's that you take precautionary measures so you don't have the same issues happening again. You understand? In other words, no matter how much security you could possibly want to have, the idea is just simply this. Shayla is a girl who will actually try to do things. And because she's this type of person, I have to treat her as such. I have to keep her in a particular vacuum at this time. Until she has changed and until I've seen, inklings of her doing something different and time has passed and all of that, then sure, I would get into that. But I guess people going to tell me that Amber is doing the noble thing, which is to let Shayla inside my house because I'm trying to prove something to Anthony. And I don't think it's even necessary. I'm going to be very honest with you. It's a waste of time that she's doing this.
Okay.
I'm serious. If you want to stay here until she gets here, I know you're running late, but if you want to stay here
No.
until she gets here, I have no problem. Out of respect for you, in our home.
Yeah.
Again, while that's a great line from Anthony, it is also throwing responsibility back on Amber again to say, hey, you're responsible for whatever it is. Now, what I could say is that being in Anthony's shoes as the man, right? And being in a situation where I understand who Shayla actually is and what's going on with Shayla. Also, you could look at the mere fact that, him could set up a drop-off spot as well too. That is also true. But I will put this one majorly on Amber. I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm doing that. Because this is her house. She's the woman of the house at this point in time. She's the one that has gone through all the gamuts that has occurred. And so I'm going to put this on her to establish said boundaries because obviously Anthony can't establish them for himself. Obviously, I know to establish them. And because I wouldn't want anybody in my space, this is one of those things where I would have to take responsibility for something like this. I know my wife has already gone out there and has already been doing things. I'm not allowing you to come in now with other people inside of my house. No. If you're going to do anything at all, keep it outside. At the end of the day, that's really what you want to do. But again, give me a take.
Yeah. Well, I can't miss this appointment, so we're good.
You sure?
Are you sure?
I am sure. I promised you I'll get Kai, and she'll be on her way.
All right then.
All right.
We will see. Again, we will see exactly how it starts to play out. Like I said before, my inkling and my suggestion is not to establish this precedent of having Shayla coming into your house. But ladies, you can tell me if you'd want to have the mistress walking into your house to do whatever it is. And again, I know some people going in from a biblical perspective and say, well, you have this and well, you have that, O'Neill, and you have this. They make drop-off spots, man. That's all I'm saying. All I'm going to say is that there are something called drop-off spots. It's the same thing. Anthony could have gone to go pick the baby up. You could have done all of those other things rather than having this woman coming inside of your house. Somebody like Shayla, I'm not setting foot inside of my house without me being there. Because I know how she is and I understand at this point in time that's who she is. So I'm going to help you to help me. It's as simple as that. Give me a take, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all soon.